you can just give us a brief introduction to this incredible film, Your Christmas or Mine, what can audiences expect when they watch it?
Ooh, Your Christmas or Mine. I think it's a lovely, fluffy, post-Christmas dinner, warm hug.
And tell us a bit about your character. She looks like she was a lot of fun to play.
Do you know what? Auntie Kay is one of my most favourite characters we've ever played. I'm always sort of the dark, slightly miserable character, a bit cold, a bit sinister. And so for the first time, I could really just get my teeth into something where I could just be silly and have fun, and I absolutely loved it.
And what an incredible cast to work with. And it just kind of had this feeling that you're like very lived in as a family. Like, you know, it felt like you had a shorthand with each other, with Angela, with Daniel, and then of course Asa coming in as the kind of fish out of water a little bit. What was it like working with all these people on set, and what were some of the highlights?
Wonderful, and it felt like, I know Danny said when we were working together that it felt like a theatre ensemble, and I think that was really very much the case. And we all really just enjoyed taking each other in and watching each other's bits, and you know, all the crew were, you know, laughing along with us, and that sort of really sort of made you know that you were part of something special.
And did it chime at all with the Christmas you have at home? Is it quite as chaotic, something similar?
Not as chaotic, not as busy, not as bustling at all.
And, you know, also I love the fact that balanced with kind of all these moments of levity and humour, it's also a real heart to the story, and it is kind of tapping into these feelings of grief or loss, or how difficult it can be to face that at Christmas time when everyone's supposed to be having fun. So those two things seem in good balance in this film.
Yeah, I think there are universal themes there, you know, because Christmas is a time of year that brings up so much for so many people. You know, it's a point and a time of year for reflection about how your year's gone, the people who aren't with you anymore, what your hopes are for the future, you know. And I think Your Christmas or Mine just takes all of those little elements and brings them together really well.
And I read that it's been over 19 years since Love Actually came out, which made me feel very old.
Oh, wow.
It did feel like it was about time for another kind of quintessentially British Christmas film. What did you grow up watching? What was your favourite Christmas film?
Ooh, that's a great question. And I'm totally stumped. Totally stumped. I can't think at all.
Die Hard?
Die Hard. That well.
Maybe it was Love Actually.
Yeah. My favourite film I always watched, no matter what time of year it was when I was a kid, was Strictly Ballroom, and it's got to the point that I can sort of quote sections of it. You know, I was a bit of a crazy fan of that, so I'm not sure about Christmas film, but it was certainly sparkly, and I would watch it a lot all year round.
And the other thing I love about it does show you the full spectrum of kind of British society in a way, even though there's kind of like little pockets, you know, and like not everyone has a big mansion to go back to, but actually who you're with is most important.
Always, and that's what I love about the family setting, is that it's chaotic. Everyone's talking over each other. There's always something going on. There's always a bit of a bicker or a bit of an argument, but at the heart of it is love. You know.
Fantastic. Well, really enjoy the evening. Thanks so much for sharing on that. Let's come over and I'll see the film. Thanks a lot. Cheers. I love you all.